there's another famous person that I had an encounter with.
Do tell.
I was stupid as hell. I don't know why I ain't blackball that man or blackmail him.
Uh-oh.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so cursed up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. What makes him the chief of the South Side? Oh my nigga, I'm not a lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop.
For the people that know, they know.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building, Bella.
Hello.
Actually, I'm going to tell you a quick story about Bella. My first dog that we ever bought. Just wait, hold on. No, let's not do it. All right.
Not the dog.
No, but I'm sorry, I'm not trying to compare you to a dog. I'm just saying
You know,
the name
everybody's
Bella.
dog is named Bella.
The name Bella holds a special place in my heart for that reason.
I'm gonna hold you.
All right. So, okay. So you have a kind of a wild background.
Mm-hmm.
Not wild, but like you just have done a lot.
Yes,
You've done a lot.
a lot.
Shit that I mean,
I've done shit for the community.
yeah.
I stopped doing a lot of stuff for the community because it was one of those things where it just felt like I was in it alone, you know?
Mm.
And it felt like people weren't concerned about their own backyards, but yet were concerned about their neighbor's yard. Does that make any sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So
You said were. I say are.
they still, yeah, it's
Are,
still, even
yeah.
it's even worse now. Like everybody's
Yep.
worried about other people's business, but they never mind their own.
Yeah, and it's fake too.
Yeah.
It's fake outrage.
Nothing's
It's
genuine.
not real. It's not. You don't like people. You don't actually care about this shit.
No.
You pretend to care about it. And I don't know if that's avoiding your own shit or what it is, but
Yeah, everybody's got skeletons in their closet. I don't know one person that don't got something in their closet.
I don't.
You know?
I'm perfect.
Okay.
Just me though. Nobody else. So I don't even know where to start. There's so much. Like it's so much.
You
I feel
want to
like
go, because everything that led up to now, you would have to start. Like, because if I start talking about what I'm doing now and then go back.
yeah. So I mean, I guess that's kind of what I'm saying is I don't know where like so as an adult.
I've learned a lot.
So did this all start with law enforcement? Was like out of
Yes.
high school that was your
In high school, I was going through my actual high school classes, and then I was on my way to becoming an EMT.
okay.
So in my senior year, I was actually in EMT school on top of high school.
Oh.
Now, why I decided to do that at that young age, mine not all the way mature, but it gave me a lot of, information that I needed, like I can save your life.
I was gonna say.
I can give you CPR. I could, potentially even start an IV if I, if I remember my classes properly. I could birth your child.
Part of it, the flick, you gotta flick the thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? No. Okay. All right. Not.
Just flick you on the forehead.
I will
How about
not
that?
be. I'll just not be an EMT.
Okay. yeah,
I'll
it's-
not try to save someone's life. I'll let you do it.
It makes a lot of people don't know basic life skills or basic life support skills at all, and it's kind of sad, but
Hi, that's me.
it's okay. I'll teach you something.
All right. Thank
No
you.
mouth to mouth.
Oh, that would be my first go-to. I would just jump right into that. So okay. So you're studying to be an EMT while you're in high school.
Yes.
Was that always your career trajectory? Did you want to do? Was that something you wanted to do, or was it
was
just
really
something?
because I wanted to become the police officer, and I
Okay.
knew that a lot of departments.
Stepping stone.
Yes, a lot of departments require some police officers to have their EMT because they don't have full-time fire departments. So a lot of departments out in the suburbs, deep where they don't have a lot of police officers, it's just one sheriff or two sheriff deputies working. They have to have everybody trained so that they can save lives as much as possible. And I didn't know where I was going to work at, but I also wanted to work for Minneapolis. That was like, I want to be in Minneapolis. But then I also wanted to do crime scene investigation where I would go out and collect, or a crime scene technician,
Yeah.
not a detective. I wanted to go out and pick up the evidence off the crime scenes. Like, I don't mind body parts and stuff like that, or decomposing body parts. It didn't matter to me. Like, I just wanted to do something like that.
What made you so comfortable with that?
I don't know. I grew up watching a lot of the crime scene shows.
Okay.
Like the real ones, not the CSI or.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So I'm curious about like, how do you transition from? Because I'd imagine like when you're going from being an EMT, like you sort of start to.
I
like,
never became the EMT. I took
Oh,
my
so you
test.
never.
I took the skills. I got. Put it like this: I got skilled and certified locally. Like I do hands-on stuff.
Yeah.
But when it came to the National Registry, I failed my test twice and never went back to take it the third time.
Oh.
But it helped me in the long run with the law enforcement because you still have to have a first responder certification. So I was a first responder and I was licensed as a first responder, not an emergency medical technician.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a difference.
There is
See,
a
I'm already
difference.
learning.
See, first responders can do like CPR, basic stuff. Like they can't start IVs or whatever,
Okay.
but they can do a lot of other things.
But you could still do it in a pinch.
Yes.
You could still pretty much do it all.
If they give you permission to do it, technically they can do it. Like, and you have to certify every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Gotcha. Okay. So you not even a transition, but essentially you decide, okay, well, you're still going to go for law enforcement.
yes. So I was in high school, graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
And then after that, I went into Normandale, did my prereqs, got everything done for my law enforcement, and then I had to go through the academy.
Okay.
Because you have to go through the academy to get your degree.
Mm.
And the degree is not, it's not enough. The 2-year degree, like, you don't learn shit. Like, they don't teach you anything but how to, like, fight, shoot, talk to people, and they barely teach you that. They teach you the basic stuff you need to have as a police officer, which is not enough because most people end up fucking up within their first 2 years.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a bachelor's degree, they don't teach you about like the cultural differences and the like why people don't like the police, generational trauma. They're not teaching that in their 2-year degree. So a lot of these officers are coming out at 18 years old on the streets. By the time they're 21, they haven't experienced anything, and now they're trying to tell a black kid how to live their life, and they've never went through that a day in their life. Like they never had to struggle, they never had to hustle, they didn't have to deal with racism.
Yeah.
So that really made a huge difference, seeing how some of the officers with more degree, like more education versus the ones that didn't have any education, just the basic stuff, how they work with people and how like the violence and the brutality, like just it makes a big difference,
For sure.
Yeah.
So during the process of you being trained to be a police officer, I'm really curious about this because we've been talking about this a lot lately. Can you tell me, like, training videos? Did they use like music videos to train you?
When I was actually working in the jail, actually all the departments give some type of videos, but this particular department did pull up a few videos, and I can't speak too much about it because confidentiality. But they pulled up a video, and it was like, yeah, this dude just got released out of jail. And next thing you know, he's shooting a music video in his uniform or his jumper. And I'm like, what? But it wasn't the actual jumper. It was like a Halloween costume. So they thought he broke out of jail, though.
King Knight.
Huh?
King Knight?
No. Nope.
Not Haji?
Nope.
I can't think of a Haji video where he's rocking the jumper.
I don't want to talk about that person's name.
Oh.
But because I can't speak about it. I just don't like speaking about stuff when it.
I got you.
He's
the reason I asked though, because he was the person that I had the conversation with, about that specifically.
Yeah. They use a lot of video, like especially with the gang members and stuff.
Yep.
Like when it comes to like classification, a lot of times like they'll pull up, like even in school they'll pull up these videos because these are indictments. People have been getting indicted off of their music videos.
Yep.
So what these guys don't realize is when you're making these music videos, all that I'm not snitching, you're snitching on yourself because now you're putting all your music, like your business, your street business, in your business.
Yeah.
Your music needs to be totally separate from your business. I don't care what nobody say, because the police, they have fake accounts. They talk about this stuff.
Of
You know, I don't even
course.
add people to, like, my Instagram private, my Facebook private. I screen. If we don't got no mutual friends and your name just looks weird, I'm not adding you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not that I'm doing anything illegal per se, but it's still, I don't want you in my business. Even if I did work for your department, I don't want you in my business.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they talk too much. You can
Yeah.
say, I could tell you that I took a shit. Literally, I could tell you that, and everybody gonna know my business.
Yeah.
So, no.
So what? So you didn't end up becoming a police officer.
No.
So
And
what railroaded it?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot of years worth. First of all, Minnesota, believe it or not, very racist state.
you know.
If you believe it or not, you know, and they have a hard time recruiting African American people in Minnesota. Don't let them sit up here and tell you. It's getting better. I will say that. I have been seeing more black people going into law enforcement in Minnesota.
Okay.
But when I was going through it, like the whole like application process, as soon as you fill out that you black, as soon as you get to the interview, they're going to find something. And as a woman, like a black
That's
woman.
2 strikes against you.
That's even more strikes.
Yeah.
So I dealt with all of that, you know?
Yep.
Hell, one of my sergeants one time told me if I'm on my period and I can't handle being at work to call in, I said, sir,
Wow.
I get a period every month. Like, every month. So I don't need to call in. But if I have to take a couple of extra bathroom breaks, then leave me the hell alone. He's like, well, I'm not being sexist because I have sisters. I said, I don't care. Like, you don't have a vagina. You don't have a uterus.
That
you
is
don't have
literally the same thing as saying I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Yes.
It's the same fucking thing.
You know, we can't have our hair like this hairstyle, like this color. I would have never been able to wear it. They would have found a way to tell me I need to take it out.
You want to wear the cute little hat? Cover it up?
No, because at some point my hair gonna start sweating. Take it off. Oh my gosh, you know. Nails can't be too long. I used to wear long nails. Like, actually, one of the departments I work for has me on one of their pamphlets, like where they use for recruiting purposes.
It says don't do this?
No, it just
Can't do this?
nope. Come work for this department.
Wait, they're using you to like sell it?
No, like it's for their recruiting process.
Yeah, to sell. Yeah.
Yeah, to sell their department. Yes, I was on one of their pamphlets. I didn't know until like right before I was about to resign, they put me on there. And the picture was like 2 years old because I had been with them for 4 years.
So you resigned.
Yeah,
like
I
you
did.
quit because you said you were what? You were part of the Parks Department.
Yep, 4 years there. So I actually left the department to go work for Hennepin County as a deputy in the jail, so a detention deputy.
Okay.
And then that did not work out, and I could have went after them for why it didn't work out, but I dropped it. I said, I'm not worried about this. God has bigger things in store for me. So I went back to Minneapolis. Minneapolis took me back that same day. They was like, come back and fill out your paperwork. I had a good reputation there. I treated the people in the community right.
Okay.
I did right by my community at the end of the day. So they was like, yeah, come back. I said, all right, cool. I came back. I was there for another 2 years. So altogether, that was 4 years there. And then I also had a year working for Minneapolis Police Reserve. They had a reserve department. And that was horrible.
That just means you're essentially on call.
I was a
right?
volunteer for traffic control. Yeah. And I was just like, bro, I'm not doing this. Like, first of all, me putting like my life on the line for a volunteer, even though you have to volunteer at some point, I just couldn't do it.
So pretty much you walked away because it was like, all right, this isn't going to happen?
Yeah, because I had to put my money first. I'm a hustler. I'm not
Yeah.
going to be volunteering. I'm not getting paid. You talking about free lunch. I don't care about this lunch. I want some money. Like, I have bills to pay, you know?
Sure.
So
Especially after putting in that many years of like,
yeah.
you put in the groundwork.
Yeah,
Like you
so the reserves, I quit
took your
that. I
hits.
quit that altogether because it was volunteer only. They pay for your gas mileage, and they was doing something else. I don't even know if they're still around. I haven't seen them since.
In Minneapolis?
Yeah.
I don't know about Minneapolis. I mean, I know like some of the other cities
Yeah,
have
I have not
reserves.
seen a Minneapolis reserve in a long time
Yeah.
because they took their PAL program away.
I barely even see Minneapolis police.
They're very short. If anybody wants a job for Minneapolis, go apply.
Yeah. I mean, I have a friend, yeah, he's a friend, I guess. We don't talk much anymore, but he used to work for me at my old job, and the story you're telling me, Very similar to what he went through.
Mm-hmm.
He went his whole life. He wanted to be a police officer.
And get there, and it was. I wish that I would have been in another.
He is a cop now, which is why we're not friends anymore. But
I'm sorry.
I can't fuck with him.
Why?
I can't trust him.
You don't trust him? Some of my best friends, believe it or not, they're cops.
I'm just playing. I could trust him. I just can't.
I'm about to throw my shoe at you.
It will go viral. It will go viral. Okay, so once you decided to this, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this no more.
With the law enforcement?
Yeah. What was your next step? What was your next move? Big shift.
Well, I was already dancing.
Okay. Oh, you were.
I was already dancing. I kept it on the low as long as I could, and then people started seeing it.
Did you wear your uniform?
No. I didn't want to get fired.
Drop the ball.
I didn't want anybody to have a reason to fucking with me. So I never I stopped taking pictures in my uniform at one point.
Could they have fired you for that? I know
they'll
legally
find
they can't.
They
but
can't legally do it, but they would find something.
Yeah.
Like they'll be micromanaging you. Like one too many bathroom breaks. All right, that's a write up. You get too many write ups, you're gone. You know, because we weren't sworn in, so we didn't have the same protections as the sworn police officers.
Yeah.
So when I resigned, it was because they tried to say I misused my sick time because I was in college and I had a final paper. It was just really stupid. Somebody snitched on me for calling in because they knew I wasn't sick, but I was sick. How can you prove I wasn't sick? So I was already working at the hospital doing hospital security, which was way more interesting than working in the police department, believe it or not. Stayed there for a few years, and then I started working with human trafficking victims.
That's wild.
Yes. It was kind of the same thing, though. I still had to deal with law enforcement. I still had to hold people accountable, but I was also helping kids, you know, stay on the right track, not to go back to their traffickers. Dealing with a lot of like sad situations with kids. Like it's traumatizing. It was very traumatizing for me.
I can imagine.
It was some of the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. And it makes you look at your community like, really? Like this happened literally, like some of this stuff was going on down the street from where my cousins, like my little cousins stay at.
Wow.
You know, like where I grew up at. So I'm just like, this is what we've come to?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
You know, and I'm like, it just makes you look when people, like in Texas, I've been lured twice. I've had people try to lure me into like unsafe situations where I could have been kidnapped or killed. So,
Scary shit.
Yeah, a lot of scary shit.
Yeah, I mean, the internet is a big reason why we see it more often, but it is like, you see videos sometimes where it's like, fuck. I
just feel like all the stuff that I've been through will help me help somebody else. Like I said, I'm dancing. I'm still dancing. Like I've been dancing for 6 years now.
You're helping a lot of other people.
People are like, well, what are you doing as a dancer? I said, I do more than you think I do. I don't just shake my ass. Like I want other girls, other sex workers, of anybody who wants to do something positive with their lives. I'm all for it at this point. You want to be a rapper? Go do it. I'll book you for one of my shows. You want to be a promoter? I'm gonna book you to promote for one of my shows.
Jobs filled.
I'm not
positions filled.
If you got quality and I know that you got what it takes,
I'm just bullshitting.
We do have enough rappers, though, especially in Minnesota.
I do not want to discourage anyone from their dream.
I'm not either, but Minnesota, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm tired of the shenanigans. And I don't even want to diss the rappers here because there's a lot of great artists up here.
All of them. Start saying their names.
Dang. All right, let me diss you first.
I don't rap.
You don't rap, but you do something.
I do talk into mics. That's fair.
I don't have anybody to diss specifically. I did get scammed by one artist up here.
Who was it? You gotta say it. I bet I know. Can I guess? Was it Rocky Diamonds?
No, I've never even met Rocky Diamonds before.
I'm just bullshitting. But Rocky is definitely known for the scam.
No, this artist showed up to Texas with nobody. Charged me $1,500 to book him. Came down to Houston with him and his manager and 2 unknown females, and they did not throw $1 in a strip club. Not one. Talking about they wasn't feeling it. Hey, I don't care if you wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it either. I was tired, hungry, stressed out. You not doing your job properly. I paid you to come from another state. You couldn't pay for nobody's ticket with that money.
So you booked them to like come down there and just
perform in Houston. I have access to a strip club down there. So
you don't have to say it on the mic if you don't want to, but I need to know who this was.
Okay.
You want to say it on the mic?
He know who he is.
I
He
know
know
he
he know who he is. His
Is he-
manager knows who he is.
Is he watching right now?
He probably is.
Damn.
Oh, he also had his blog write that he sold out a show up in Wisconsin that I threw. I had booked Jug Harden from Detroit to come out here and perform, and this artist basically had his blog say he sold out the show and had people in the crowd singing word for word. First of all, it was not his show. He paid to get on the show. He was not the headliner. And he was mad because I didn't want to put him on as the headliner. I'm paying $5,000. Me and my partner paid 5 bands to one artist.
From Minnesota?
No, from Detroit. I would never pay
Oh,
anybody from
I was
Minnesota
gonna say.
$5,000. If I pay you $5,000 in Minnesota, you better bring out the whole state.
I had like 3 names I could possibly guess that you would do that with from Minnesota, but okay. All right, that makes sense. I'm glad I didn't say their names then.
No. No, Jug Harden came out. He bought his people out. He did great. Kudos to him. But the artists from Minnesota, Savvy and all of them, they did their shit. I booked Free Guy Savvy. That was my first show up there. I had a few other artists, Lil Debo, and Dusky.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dusky.
I
love Savvy.
I haven't met Dusky.
Dusky is a vibe. Like,
Really?
I'm going to be honest with you, out of all the rappers that I've had to encounter with business-wise, he's one of the most chill, more, like, supportive. He tells you the truth.
We talking Lil Dusky, Big Dusky?
Dusky, he has dreads.
Yeah, Lil Dusky.
No, he not little. Big Dusky.
Does Big Dusky have?
He has dreads.
I think they both got dreads.
No, his dreads have, like, blonde in them.
Okay, that's Big Dusky. That's Big
But
Dusky.
that's Savvy's people. Like, they all, like...
Okay, yeah.
V's Riddles is
V's
one of-
Riddles, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yep.
they all cool with each other, you know.
Yeah.
So they've come to a few of my shows, even in Houston, and they've rocked out. They've did mad, like, really good. But also, like, Zoe Pound Law. Zoe
Mm-hmm.
Pound Law has great work ethic, like, you know. So I've worked with a lot of artists. I booked them in the strip clubs.
Okay, that's dope.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for AK, because he really introduced me into a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would really, like, have had the knowledge that I needed, you know? Because I don't see a lot of dancers becoming promoters anywhere.
Yeah.
That's not an easy task
I
because
think a lot of people could say that about AK, what you just said.
a lot of people need to give him his flowers.
Yeah, for sure.
He's helped dancers. He
I
helps
think
rappers.
most people do, don't they?
No.
Most people do.
No.
You don't think so?
No. First of all,
I definitely never heard anybody talk bad about AK.
I've never heard anybody talk bad about him, but I just feel like when you talk a lot, people like, oh, the Red Sea.
Yeah.
The Red Sea don't put a lot of people in good positions.
For sure.
So for people like, oh, I'm not going there. I'm like, why not? I go there. It's cool. They got good drinks. Ain't no problem with me. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I understand the sentiment about, like, Red Sea being maybe like a bit of a dive bar, but who doesn't fucking like a dive bar?
It's
Like-
like,
And it's boot camp. Like, if you can't rock some shit at Red Sea,
you can't
ain't
rock
rocking shit
anywhere at
anywhere.
all.
Yeah, you gotta go home.
Because that's like a hidden gem here.
it is. for
Like, if you
sure.
don't repay homage to these spots, like every state, every city got a hidden gem somewhere.
For sure.
Augie's is one of them. But people hate on that club so bad. Like, oh, the girls, they're this, they're that. Like, Augie's has some of the most beautiful girls. They have some of the most talented girls. They have some of the best DJs, the best drinks. You go in there, you get fucked up off of one drink. So I'm like, it's a vibe. Like, it's always been a vibe. But yet people have so much negative stuff to say about it. You know.
They can catch you there?
Yes, they can catch me there.
Okay.
I don't live here though. I'll be leaving soon. Go back home.
Houston, right?
Yes.
That's where the money's at.
The money is there, but the money is up here if you know how to get it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, being in Houston actually helped me get more money up here. Minnesota ain't really teach me shit. It taught me a lot of negative shit.
So being in Houston rises your value here.
Yes.
Because
I've been in there for like just a year. I've met so many celebrities, so many A&Rs, so many managers, so many dope people versus up here. There's dope people up here. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people that have like weight to their name have helped me. I just can't say all their names because I would have to like think about it and never mind.
Yeah. No, I get it.
You know, I don't want nobody, oh, you forgot about me. Like, No,
you can't even avoid that.
You know,
Unless you want, we could do a shout out segment at the end of the episode.
I'm gonna definitely do
you
a
can
shout
just
out.
Shout out 37 people.
37?
Yeah.
Not 38? You was gonna be on there?
38 is fine.
Okay.
40 is fine. I don't care.
Okay.
You could pull a Prince Kumi right now and just start shouting out people every time I ask you a question if you want.
And I'm not saying who's the face of the city because I don't think there is one.
Yeah, and I'm not interested in being one.
No.
I just want to be the face.
I don't even know why you would want to be the face of the city because nobody knows the city. Like, you tell people where Minnesota is at, they be like, what?
I'm the face of Live on Lake Street. That's it.
That you are.
And my home. The face of my family. That too.
Amen.
That's it. That's all I care to be.
Praise God. Hallelujah.
Yep. So, what celebrity have you ran? Who comes in the club every, like, more than anyone else?
There's a lot. In Houston, I run into Beat King a lot. He's always at the club. Like, he's
a regular.
Yeah, a lot. He grew up in those hoods though, so
Okay.
he doesn't have to walk around like he's better than everybody because everybody knows he still shows love to a lot of people. You know, I've ran into Jay Prince Jr. I've ran into Key Glock, Sauce Walker a few times. I'm actually in a video he's in. Who else? There's a lot of people, especially in Houston. It's just, like, it's Houston. You never know who you're gonna run into.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, a lot of those people have been in our clubs just like there as like guest hosts, whatever, A lot of people like that y'all don't listen to up here are celebrities down there.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
like OTB Fastlane, like he's big, but he's big in Texas, People don't know him, but if you go to Texas, that's all you're going to hear. Lil Jeremy. I don't know if you've heard of him, but...
Lil Jeremy?
Lil Jeremy.
Damn, I don't
He's
know.
actually on Future's tour right now. He might be up here when they have Future's concert.
April 8th.
Yeah, he's probably going to be with that. Me and his producer are cool, so...
Okay. Who's the most famous person you've danced for? Put him out there.
Dance, like that
Wow.
actually tipped me dance, because they be having their picks already. The club be setting that shit up.
Yeah.
I would say Derez Deshawn.
Oh, okay.
Derez Deshawn actually can write him on Instagram. He'll write back.
Oh, okay.
He threw like $100, like just like 20, just smacked it on my ass, and then like threw a whole bunch of ones. So he cool people.
That's dope.
I actually have a pitch somewhere in my phone. There's a video of me and him, but he's good people.
What
like,
kind of video?
Just. I'm not gonna say that. You know what? No, I was in the club and I was like, "Hey, let's take a video."
Okay, if you say so.
There's another famous person that I had an encounter with.
Do tell.
I was stupid as hell. I don't know why I ain't blackball that man or blackmail him,
Uh-oh.
but I messed with Jim Jones.
No.
Jim Jones and me I'm just playing. Yes or no, it could be true. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
Damn, you and Jimmy?
Jimmy is fine as hell. I think Jim Jones is fine as fuck. Well, he look old, but he look good to me.
I mean, he is old, but
So I love old men. Old men are my
Yeah.
favorite. I hate dudes my age.
yeah, I mean, I'm old, so I think me and Jimmy are the same age.
How old are you?
38.
No, you're not.
He's 40.
I don't know.
It's close.
He probably older than 40.
It's close.
Probably
close.
older than 40. I don't
So
know.
you and Jimmy hung out?
Yeah, we hung out.
Okay.
When he was up here I don't know when the last time he's been up here, but it was a long time ago.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, hey, I didn't really tell nobody because I was like, I don't want nobody in my business. Like, you know,
just told a lot of people now.
I don't know. Okay, who got
Time passed.
shit? I probably shouldn't have name dropped him, but
He's
we was
married.
cool.
He's married.
No, I don't care. We hung out. We ain't do nothing. We just
Ben
hung
married.
out.
Ooh.
We ain't do nothing.
Okay.
We was at the club
Doing what?
talking.
Okay.
Don't put this in that segment.
I've never called it. I've never referred to it as talking before.
Don't
but
put this in.
It's definitely we don't edit. We don't edit. We don't
They gonna
edit.
be
It's
like,
staying.
so you fucked Jim? No, I didn't fuck this man. Like,
You might have. The you saying that you didn't is definitely not getting posted. We're gonna let them wonder. We're gonna let them wonder. Okay, so what about now? Like, what? So you kind of just bounce around? Like, you dance in other cities and states?
I've been in Iowa. I've been in Wisconsin. I've been in Chicago.
Okay.
I've been here. I came up here to, the money's good right now. It's fast money season right now. A lot of people eating. And I also have some family issues I have to deal with. My mom's sick. But
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she has cancer and it's terminal, and there's just a lot of drama with that. So I've been like, honestly, God is good. Like, if you don't believe in something, try. Because with everything that's been going on, I've been progressing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It's like I've been really hard on myself. You know, like make sure I'm at the gym, make sure I'm networking with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
You know, and like I don't know if you know who Miss Megan is. I networked with her in Houston. Like, you know, just locking in with the right people makes a big difference, because when you need these people, guess what? They got hella resources for you. And I really encourage people in Minnesota to start networking, especially with their DJs, because a lot of these artists are complaining about how they don't want to, you know, pay DJs. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's not even about the money. It's really about the relationship that you build with people, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you have solid relationships with people, you never know where those relationships are going to take you to.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
yeah. I mean, there seems to be a really big disconnect with artists and DJs here.
It is. It's only because, like, for instance, if you're an artist and you go into a club and you have the artist or the DJ play your music and your shit bangs, hey, you can set up a deal with them. Hey, I'll give you $500 a month to play my music at every club you go to.
Yeah, there's a big reason. That's a big. What you just said is something that artists won't do. Mm-hmm. We have a problem. It seems like artists have a real problem with investing in themselves.
People up in Minnesota, especially Minnesota, are very entitled. They're very spoiled. A lot of people have never really experienced poverty, the struggle, real hustle. Like, they're not really experiencing that. And a lot of the women up here are the breadwinners, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen
the
that.
The women are the ones taking care of a lot of these men up here.
No, ladies are getting money out here.
Yeah, I was getting money. I still get money out here. So I'm like, I know, like, a man in Minnesota could never really tell me how to get no money unless they got a lot of money their damn selves and they work for it. I need to see you actually hustling.
Yeah.
You better not tell me you live off of a female or you just selling weed. And if you always got money and you just selling weed, that means your baby mom, your wife, somebody is giving you money, providing for you, something. It's just, I don't know. And these artists, they really be showing how broke they are when it's time to pay. They don't want to pay for shows. They don't want to pay to get on interviews. You have to pay for something. This shit's not free. It's not free.
No, it's not.
Nothing that you do is free.
Yeah.
So you talking about, like, I had an artist try to tell me that I didn't have to get paid for a promo video. I said, you're going to take my ass that I'm shaking and put it all over the internet with your song on it, and when you get your streams and all that, and you get paid for that, I don't get nothing out of it?
I mean, would you take a cut of the streaming
No,
revenue?
just give me a $30 for your promo video and call it a day.
30?
For a small, like a 30-second video? Hell yeah, you get $30.
If anything, I'm deleting that. Don't say 30.
What you mean 30?
That's cheap.
For a promo video,
yeah.
For a music video, like a snippet.
Yes.
But a music video, that's $200.
Don't say that either.
That's the average. I mean, depending on who you are.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's the low. If y'all
a $30 promo video is not. That's not.
Y'all better give her the $230 and get both. Fuck.
Just give me $500.
Okay, that's.
Give me $500.
Now we're a little closer.
You know, because I don't know, the last video I did, like, first of all, we ended up walking out of there. They paid us $150 a piece. Mm-hmm. My friend somehow walked out of there with $1,100. I walked out of there with $500. And honestly, it was easy money.
There you go. For the record, I'll shake my ass in a video too for $500.
We went in there and they was in there tricking. We didn't even have to do nothing.
Yeah, closed circuit to anybody that wants me in a video shaking my ass. $500.
If you know how to talk, you can get a lot of money. But these artists, these people up here that don't want to pay, and that's why they're not making it out of Minnesota. That's why they're not getting booked. That's why, because at the end of the day, you have to build yourself. You know, I've had to invest a lot of money into myself, and I'm still investing.
Do you have like end goals? Like, do you want to? I assume you. I mean, you can't dance for the rest of your life.
Hell no. I'm working on my retirement plan right now. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can easily just quit and get a job too.
Yeah.
You know.
You think you might ever go back to law enforcement? Maybe.
I've thought about it. I've been thinking about it, but it's the whole fact I would have to, like, rediscipline myself. And where I'm at right now, I would rather be an entrepreneur. I'm not putting my life on the line. And if I do my job or don't do my job, then I don't know, I'm going to lose my job
Yeah.
and then go to jail because I shot somebody and I was protecting myself. I'm not doing that.
Are you creating other content? Like, do you do?
I do OnlyFans.
You do
I
OnlyFans?
have done some porn.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Like actual? Like you've done
Yeah,
actual?
I actually have people that are still like trying to get me to do more. I'm just kind of chilling right now. Because like for me, I'm not just gonna create content with just anybody. Like some of the people that are trying, they're not attractive to me, and I just feel like if you like way out here and like your dick is this big,
Yeah.
I'm not creating nothing with you because I'm gonna be poking at your dick like a little button.
I mean, probably get some views off that.
Probably like I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
I want a midget. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to just play with the midget. Bella the Stallion and the midget.
I don't think you can say midget.
Why?
I think it's
short person.
I think it's little person.
Little person. Let me get a little person, cause like they're gonna come up to like my belly
Right.
button, and I might be able to just pick them up. You know,
You should be able to.
I'm gonna pick them up and just like hold them. Like come lay on me. Come lay on my titty.
That's what you want?
Huh?
That's what you want? You want a little person?
Not for a relationship.
Oh.
Just for some content.
What if you fall in love?
I don't want to fall in love with nobody. My heart is on ice. I'm saving my heart.
I'm telling you right now. Next time we talk, it's gonna be you and some little person. He's gonna put her.
I might give me a little Mexican dude, cause they're really sweet.
Are they
Yeah,
Mexicans?
yeah, I love them.
Okay.
And they don't argue, and they half the time they don't speak English, so you could tell them anything.
Wow.
Yeah, I be at work.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll find a midget little person.
I didn't get
Mexican.
my shout outs.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, I thought we was like,
no, the shout out segment's coming
okay,
right now.
I'm say, well, bye.
I was just gonna
Bye.
I was just gonna wish you luck in finding your Mexican little person.
Okay, they're all over.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, so I hope you find one,
I'm
and I
find
hope you
one.
find love, and I hope he melts that heart.
Mm-hmm. He gonna have all this hot chocolate on him.
Wait, you're in Houston?
Yeah, it's a lot of Mexicans. down
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
They're
you'll
easy.
find him.
Oh, trust me, I found a lot of them already. Like I walk in, I just started dancing at some new Mexican clubs,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, they're like the best customers ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
don't
yeah,
argue.
you're
They don't be like, oh, I need you to suck my dick for $40.
Well, they probably
Not
do
doing
say
that.
that, but they say it in Spanish. And
They
you don't
do.
know what
The
they're
one dude was
saying,
like, "Can I put my little?"
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
He was like, "Can I put my little?" I don't know what the I can't say it in Spanish, but he basically said, "Can he put his little 2 inches on my coochie?" And I'm just like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Did you let him?
No,
Don't lie.
I did not. I don't be listen. I see girls be getting down and they be sucking dick in the club in Houston for real. I'm not letting nobody. No,
You're not doing that? That's good. You should.
no,
But for the right guy, maybe. Little Hector.
I'm not gonna. I plead the fifth.
Little Hector.
Yeah.
Little Hector could
I
get
don't
it.
know.
That's all I'm saying.
Little Hector.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Shout out segment.
Shout out segment. All right, so I'm gonna shout out my top 5 strippers.
Okay.
First Andy Banks,
Okay.
Chevy, Liquid. I love Liquid.
Liquid. I love liquid too.
Andy and Liquid are like really. First of all, they're very talented. Chevy's very talented, and they're slept on, but they're so cold.
They
Like
dance here or is this Houston?
they dance here.
Here. Augie's?
Yes, you can
Oh,
find
shit.
all of us at Augie's
Okay.
this weekend. So
I just want to make sure that people know where to
they're
go.
Augie's. They also do a lot of content like squirting, all that. Like y'all better go subscribe to their OnlyFans.
I was
you know?
going to guess that maybe Liquid does some squirting stuff.
Oh my gosh, she's so fine too, and she's good on the pole. She's good. She's amazing. And then also
I love my wife.
Jane Doe is in Milwaukee though, but she's very, very, very well known around the United States. She's a beast.
Okay.
She's like a bag win. Like she's fine,
Mm.
you know. But I love women that they're about their money. They stay out the way. They're elevating. They're using this. Like stripping is not a forever thing. Like use it to elevate yourself. You
Yeah.
know, like. A lot of the money that I made, I started my business. It's like I have a skincare line. I'm working on a men's skincare line right now.
There
You know,
go.
so it's just like at the end of the day, like don't be a stripper all your
What's
life.
the name of the skincare line?
My Bella Day is Beautiful Goddess, but Bella Day I have like sugar scrubs, candles, all that,
Okay.
and I'm working on a beard line for men right now.
I got one of those.
So I'm gonna need some men to come and let me massage their beards with my oils and stuff.
Okay.
I just want to see how it feels on my. I want to see how it feels on my hand, like, you know. And I'm gonna have. You want to be my face?
Maybe.
You know.
Somebody said
I need a black man
somebody
and a
in the
white
last
man.
episode said that my beard looks like it smells like Slim Jims and Monster Energy. I said it does. I mean, that's what it smells like.
You need to fix that. You make some wash.
That's cat. I take phenomenal care of my beard.
Sure. You put mustard on it.
Hell no. You see this though?
What?
You see the street?
Less stress.
Nah, you know what that's from.
That's
That's
from wifey.
That's from Liquid.
Oh, okay.
Not not the person.
Yeah,
You could tell this is the last
I've
interview
wet-
of the day. This is getting wild.
I've wet a few beards before.
Yeah,
I love when I wet people's beards.
Yes, that's what they're for.
Like sometimes people's like I've had a guy, his whole face is just wet. Like,
Yeah, I've been there.
yeah.
That's cool. That's a good space to be in.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to shout out some of my favorite DJs too.
Yes, please do.
DJ Inferno. Thank you so much for everything you have done for me.
Shout out to Ferno.
Inferno. Phoenix, DJ Phoenix.
Okay.
Amazing. He's helped me out a lot too. DJ, what's his name? Sync. DJ Sync. Terrell Sinkfield.
Oh, Terrell Sinkfield.
Yes.
He was a former NFL player, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's at Augie's right now, and he
think
was
he
at the club the other day. He had that shit busting. I said, okay, I see you.
I might be crazy, but I think he played in the league. I'm almost positive.
Don't remember all his background.
Okay.
And then DJ A1.
Yep.
He's dope.
Yeah.
He actually came down to Houston, and they was like, he's really good. I said, I know we got some good DJs in Minnesota.
For sure we do.
You know, like a lot of these DJs still are playing like the same catalogs from like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't make them feel bad.
I'm not, but there's more music out here.
Yeah.
Please expand your horizons.
Shout out to the best DJ in the city, DJ Youngstar.
Okay.
Yep. That's my guy.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Like from a long time ago when Brayshawn and all them used to be throwing like the big bashes and stuff.
Youngstar to me is the best. And I'm not just saying, like, I legitimately
I have not
never
heard him DJ in years.
I mean, there's a reason he works for the Wild, the
Professionalism.
yeah, the
And see, it's
Timberwolves.
not
I mean,
about the music all the time. Like I said, sometimes it's about, can you go out and impress these corporate people and get them? Like, you could be selling weed, and guess what? You can get some corporate people off of that too. You never know. You
for
know,
sure.
you gotta learn how to get the bag in multiple ways. And I'm so sick of the simple-minded mentality that a lot of people have. You know,
It's getting better.
yes,
It's getting better. And you're doing a great job of preaching it.
yeah. I've been voicing myself a lot more, and like even in, like down in Houston, I talk about like just some of the disadvantages I had up here. You know, so
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this conversation.
I did. Did you?
I did.
Okay,
It was
that's
fun.
good.
It's the last one of the day. It got a little wild at the end. Some beards got wet, but you know, that's all right. This is live on Lake Street. We can do that. Do you have any closing thoughts? No more shout outs?
Trying to think. Well,
You want to shout out some barbers?
Yes. Wait, who? Let's say who. I know a few, but not a lot. You know. I want to shout out y'all. Y'all, I'm really proud of y'all. Like,
Thank you.
at the end of the day, like, I know that a lot of people talk shit and say that y'all are, you know, but at the end of the day, like, we don't have a lot of platforms in Minnesota that could take people to other places.
That's right.
Like, that can be on social media. People are just now catching on.
Yep.
Like, we need to get on board in Minnesota, because if we don't, we're going to continue to stay behind. There's a lot of artists, dancers, models, a lot of people that should have been further in life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, way further in life. And it's not that they're not doing the right thing. It's just the lack of support up here.
Agreed.
You know, and we have to stick together no matter, at this point, fuck the race part. We still need to stick together as human beings, you know?
I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. Yeah.
So,
And thank you. I appreciate that.
no problem.
I
Y'all keep
appreciate
doing
that.
y'all shit.
And you as well.
Thank you.
And you're going back to Houston?
Yep, soon.
Well, enjoy.
I'm accepting bookings for dance parties, video shoots, which I have not had very many artists book me for video shoots up here. I've had all my artists from like Kentucky, Houston, fucking Chicago try to book me, but Minnesota don't fuck with me because I'm not the popular bitch. So it's okay.
Well, we love you.
Thank you.
I got nothing else for you. This was a fun conversation. I'm glad we could do it.
No problem.
Tell them where to follow you, please.
You can follow me on Instagram, Bella_the Stallion. Make sure it has 2 L's in the I. not 3, because somebody made a fake page of me.
Me too. Today, I just found out today.
I can't get it taken down. I've tried.
I'm trying to.
It's private, so you have to follow me. I have to accept you anyways. And then my Facebook is Love Victoria, and my Snapchat is Ronnie Boo. Ronnie Boo 12.
Whew.
Yeah. So I need to. I'm gonna sync all my information so it's all the same.
Yeah, that's good. That's a smart thing to do. Definitely. Rappers need to take a page out of her book from doing that too. Okay, that's it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth. 1. Bye.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the south side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop.